King Theodore, a ruler known more for his avarice than his justice, learned of a magnificent ruby in the possession of Alara, a humble farmer. Word of its brilliance had reached even his opulent castle. He summoned Alara, his heart already calculating how many more gold coins this gem would add to his overflowing treasury. Alara, a woman weathered by years of toil, but with eyes that held the strength of the mountains, arrived at the castle, her worn hands clutching a small, velvet pouch. Inside, nestled on faded silk, lay the ruby, a breathtaking crimson fire. Theodore, his greed momentarily eclipsing his usual arrogance, snatched the pouch. "This," he declared, his voice dripping with possessive satisfaction, "is now mine." Ilara, though initially stunned, did not cower. She calmly produced a crumpled letter, its wax seal broken but its message clear. It was a decree, signed by Theodore himself, granting Ilara and her family ownership of the land where the ruby was discovered. Years ago, a landslide had revealed the gem. Theodore, in a rare moment of impulsive generosity, or perhaps short-sightedness, had signed the decree, promising the land and its treasures to its discoverer. He had long forgotten the gesture. The king's face paled. His vast collection of gold and silver, his jeweled crowns and ceremonial robes, all the spoils of his years of oppression, suddenly felt insignificant compared to the weight of his deceit. The decree was irrefutable. His lavish court, used to witnessing his tyrannical displays of power, watched in stunned silence as the king's carefully constructed facade crumbled. He had stolen not just a ruby from a poor farmer, but also his own integrity. Theodore, stripped of his arrogance and humbled by his own treachery, had no choice but to return the ruby to Alara. This act, however, did not erase his crimes. Word of his injustice spread quickly. The people, long suffering under his oppressive rule, rose up, demanding justice. Theodore's reign of terror ended not with a dramatic battle, but with a quiet, solemn relinquishing of his crown. He spent his remaining days reflecting upon the consequences of his greed, a stark lesson in the ephemeral nature of power compared to the enduring value of honesty and justice.